Hello, friends. How are you today? It's Tarina. Don't look at the date because I am totally off, you guys. How are you? This is Tarina with Create with Tree. That's me. And I am live today on an event in the Crafty Bunch, and it's all about yellow. We've seen so many cute designs today. Um, uh, oh, gosh, I was just watching my friend Lisa with Junk to Joyful, and she was doing this lid. Um, I've been trying to get my stuff together, and so I couldn't watch her whole thing, but I loved the little lid and the knob, and it was so cute. So make sure you go over and check her out. I've been doing some stuff at home, trying to watch um, all the projects all day long. We just got back from Utah. I'm so excited. Well, we'll find out today. We may have to go back to Utah. um, because we're expecting a grandbaby any day. And so we just got back and we actually now may have to go back. We'll find out, like I said, in a little bit. So I haven't had time to change my date, but if you see that red live right there, you are on with me live. I did have some technical difficulties, so my iPad's not working. I can't see if you guys are saying anything, so please sprinkle me out there. The event is over in the Crafty Bunch, and if you have missed any of them today, I've shared them out. They are replayed in the Crafty Bunch. Hi, Ange. How are you? Thank you so much. And so after me today is my friend Nicole, and actually she made my shirt. She made all of our shirts. She's from Sparkle Junkie, and she makes these cute shirts for us. And she just makes some really cute things. So make sure you follow along and watch her project as well. And again, if you missed any of the projects, go over to Crafty Bunch and you can check out all of the replays. Okay, so a pre-warning, pre-warning, if my bot just sends you a message, just follow along because again, um, you can get my live notifications, blah, blah, blah. But like I said, today we're having like all sorts of technical difficulties. Um, Probably the user, not the not the technology. Sorry. So I'm gonna do this sign. It's kind of like an elegant fall-ish kind of thing, very white and yellow. I'm going to add some florals, and we've got this brand new transfer. It is so beautiful. This one is called Flourish, Elegant Flourish Pattern. I brought this one out because if we have time, I might do the back side because I was going to do kind of like a flip. One side I was going to do kind of fall, and the other side I was thinking about doing it as like maybe Christmas or something. I don't think I'll get to the back side, but we'll at least get to the front side and do that fall. Let me grab my surface for you guys so I can show you. Like I said, I haven't finished any of my stuff. I meant to redo the backside and we just haven't had time. So this is a brand new surface we just got in, and I made the tombstone. If you guys don't remember, I made the tombstone that glows in the dark out of the same kind of transfer. But this time we're going to make it look a little more elegant for the fall. Not everybody decorates for Halloween, and so they'd rather have more of a fall look. And I do in my family room. In my family room, I decorate for Halloween, but in my living room, I do not decorate for Halloween. I decorate in fall. So cute surface. That's what we're going to use. I'm going to flip you guys around here so you can see. If you guys message, I'll try to keep up. Hi, Miss Missy. How are you? How are you, my friend? I hope you guys can see. There we go. Okay. And if you guys are here, if you'll just sprinkle out, I would totally appreciate that. We are going to be using, I'm just going to put him to the side. We'll use him later. We've got two brand new colors, and this is a more orangey yellow. It's called Hey Pumpkin. I kind of like that, but I think I'm going to use saffron, which is kind of like a dark yellow. So since we're going to be using yellow, or the topic today has been yellow, I really think I'm going to use the saffron. Isn't that a beautiful color? And again, hi, Jen. How are you? Thank you so much. How are you? I appreciate you being here. I am seeing a few a few comments, so hopefully that keeps going. All right, I'm gonna grab out my fuzz cloth. Let's open this guy up. How are you guys today? It is a little cooler. We had a bit of a monsoony kind of weather last night, which was kind of fun. We had some rain, and like the moon looked really cool. Hope it's cooling down where you're at. My son, that lives in Arizona, he said that they've been. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to kind of do like a little mark on the back, just so that I know that this is the back. Okay. It's important that you don't stick the transfer to the wrong side when you're done washing it. He lives in Arizona and they've had nothing but crazy weather. It's either been, 110 degrees for a month or it's, monsoons. No in between. Hopefully it's nice where you guys are. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Leanne. Thanks so much for being here. Also, hi, Justin. There's our brother. How you doing, brother? You guys, if you are here, if you wouldn't mind clicking that follow, because we all love to go live more than just a couple times a week. And if you follow us, then we get to notify you. I mean, you're notified because of Facebook when we go live. Also, if you're not over in the Crafty Bunch, make sure you go over there because I have some of the most amazing crafter friends that I've met. I'm so excited to be part of that group. It's like, being part of a team. Okay, so I'm just fuzzing it. Fuzzing it basically destickifies your transfer. When it's brand new, these are reusable about 10 to 12 times. But when they're brand new, they're pretty sticky. So this just helps so it destickifies just a tiny bit. All right, I'm gonna put this on here where I like it. Now where the blue part is where the white's gonna show up. And where the white parts are is where the yellow is gonna be, okay? All right, and I just wanna smooth so that there's no air bubbles. Hi, Carolyn. I am good. How's your new house, Justin? I've been so preoccupied with my grandbaby. I haven't seen any updates on your house. I'd love to know. All right. So the first time you use your chalk paste, you want to just give it a little stir. Just to make sure it's all nice and smooth. Look at that. It's beautiful. But I'm not going to waste this. I'm just going to kind of spread that on there. Just put a glop on here. Put a glop on here. That's technical, right? I don't want to waste it. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop up some more. And then just spread this across. And just kind of spread that down. I did a little class yesterday with some friends, and it was, are you leaving, baby? Okay, I love you. Okay, tell him I said hi. That was my son. He's just telling me where it's going. Yesterday we did a class with a couple of my friends, and they said, wow, this was really therapeutic. And you know what? I agree. I think crafting is very therapeutic. No matter what kind of crafting it is, any excess I'm going to put right back in the container. So I'm just kind of squeegeeing off. I don't have to go over it a bunch of times, but do you see I'm just getting all that excess off? There we go. All right, here's the reveal. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. It's so like simple and elegant. I love this pattern. So gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my transfer on my backer sheet, and then I'll be able to go wash that off once I am finished with my live. What do you guys think? Isn't that pretty? Just so beautiful. I'm just going to dry this off real fast. Hey, Jan, how are you? Oh, yeah. Jess and I agree. Thank you, Rochelle. I always get really impatient when I'm drying it, so I have to make sure it's really dry. Once it's like you could let it sit and it'll dry all on its own. But it'll take about 5 minutes. But generally, if you use the blow dryer or a heat tool, and that was a heat tool, it'll dry within about less than 2 minutes. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Missy. I really love this one. And again, you guys, if I miss your comments, I promise you I will come back and respond. I'm just going to put these aside so I can wash those up later. Isn't that a great color? It's not like so in your face yellow, but it is yellow. It's so pretty. And I like that pattern. Justin is right. It totally would look good as a wallpaper. Okay, so this is how this works. You put it in its base like this, and then you simply could use this just like this, but we can't do that, right? Heavens forbid. No, I'm sorry. We have to make a bow and other things. All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to now, because I'm going to use this in my house and I have little grandchildren, I'm actually going to glue the things to this side of the surface. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I am choosing to. Okay, I have had anytime there's like greenery, if you guys follow me at all, you know that I love all sorts of fall or honestly any kind of greenery. So I've picked up a ton just here and there, and I really want to go a little bit more like neutral tones, a little more elegant. I kind of like that. Even that white pumpkin, I really am liking that guy. I think he's pretty cool. I not that red flower, but this was just kind of all together. I kind of even like that. So I think what we're gonna do is I don't love I don't know. Do you guys like the orange pumpkin or the white pumpkin better? Hi, Dodie. How are you? Thanks so much for being here. Which one do you guys think? Again, this is kind of like has like little bits of the saffron color in the orange, but it is definitely like a burnt orange. And then this is more of like an off-white yellowy, which again still matches this. But which one do you guys think? The white or the orange? Which one do you guys think? Tell me white or orange. Hmm. Which one, Rochelle? Tell me which one. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to start pulling apart. I don't want green leaves. I mean, these kind of leaves are okay, but I don't want like green leaves. So we're just going to start pulling apart. White, white. Okay, I think I agree with you guys. Oh, orange. Missy, you're so funny. Okay. So one for orange, two for the white. Okay, we're gonna. I'll add the pumpkin last. My gosh, my allergies have been so bad since we got back. Hold on, I have to take a drink. Okay, not the orange, so the white. Yeah. Okay, so 3 for white. I had to get out my little pliers because I want to kind of peel these guys apart. Oh, I want that stick. Ugh. They don't make this easy, that's for sure. Let's see if I can pull that apart. Have you guys started any kind of like fall or Halloween decor yet? I know we're making it because we're makers. And when you make things, you need it. You need to make stuff before you have to put it out, right? And I have been working on using my stash. So this is all stuff from my craft stash. Oh my goodness, you guys. They don't make this easy. There we go. Okay, I want to leave some of these a little bit longer just because I want to be able to have them kind of higher on that. Does that make sense? I hope my internet's not going wonky. We have had, like I said, last night and today, we've kind of had some weather going on. All right. So again, I'm just going to kind of lay these out because you don't want to just, I mean, I guess you could just kind of leave them like this, but I really don't want to. So it's a matter of just taking these apart. Let me see what time it is. Okay, we got time. Goodness, that's so awesome. Okay. The nice thing about this being dry is I can work with it. I can work on top of it and not fear that it's going to smear. Okay. I'm trying to think where I got these. I think I got them at Hobby Lobby. But you know what? Anytime if you're a crafter, you know, anytime you're anywhere and you see something you like, I tend to just pick it up. Now I'm going to pull this up where I think we're going to use the white. I think most of the people, oh, no snow for you. No, where are you at, Rochelle? Where are you at? No snow. We don't get snow here. We don't, well, we do, but we don't. Not like other places in the country. We definitely don't get like bad snow or anything. So I'm really grateful. But we do get some pretty, we get some pretty good rainstorms in Southern California. All right. So there's a couple other things. I think that stuff is more orange. I think we've got plenty here. So let me just kind of arrange it how I want it to look. Ooh, I don't want it to fly off. Northern British Columbia. Oh yeah, you do get snow and it gets cold. Yeah, you do. We were in Vancouver a couple years ago and it was such a beautiful, beautiful city. Okay. And I don't just love, like raffia just like hanging out. And so I don't want it to just be like, oh, hi, there's some raffia. So I want to kind of disguise it a little bit with other things. And I don't know if I love all of this just like that. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do this. Kind of fill in. Banana belt. Banana belt. I've never heard of that. What does that mean? That is, do they, I mean, I know they have a rainforest there because we actually went to that. That was interesting. I didn't know you guys get like things like that. I thought that was super cool. Okay, so then I need to make sure that I have enough room for my little pumpkin. He's cute. And I still think I want to bring some of this stuff down. Push that up, push that up. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of the banana belt, so that's interesting. Oh, and I love this stuff. I think that stuff is so cool. So I think it'll be really pretty, just like this. So I think what I'm going to do is just use a little bit of this because we're going to hide it with a bow because you cannot not have a bow here. It's kind of my thing. All right. And I do have my warm country. That's funny. Okay, like I said, I've never heard of that being called that, but I can understand because it was warm when we were there. It was beautiful when we were there. Okay. I'm going to trim a little bit of this, you guys. Well, I appreciate you guys being here. This is so fun. And if you guys stay on after me is my friend Nicole with the Sparkle Junkie, and she does some really cute projects. Love watching her. All right, so I'm going to just kind of like arrange how I want these. Because once I glue this stuff down, it doesn't move. I think I'll come forward. A lot of this is going to get covered because we are going to add a bow in just a second. Okay, so I am going to attach that right there. Okay. Watching paint and glue dry, my two least favorite things. Now you can just have the hot glue and that'd be totally fine, because it really isn't. It's not going to go outside, and it doesn't get that hot in my house to melt the glue. Just turn that a little bit. I think that's going to be really pretty. What do you guys think? And I can arrange some of this stuff because it is like it's movable. I just want that. I want that hot glue to set up just a bit before I let it go. Hi, Dinah. How are you, my friend? Oh, I love Illinois. Yeah, one of our sons, in fact, the one that just left to go see a friend, he used to live in Illinois, and we really liked it. A lot of cornfields where he lived. It was beautiful, though. See, I let it go, and it moved. All right, let me find something I can sit on top of this. I don't have a brick. Well, hopefully that'll just stick. All right, so I've got some ribbon and some fibers and other things. I'm just going to grab out my ribbons and my fabric. And I think I want to just make little bitty ribbons, like little mini ones, and kind of stick them behind, because I do want to just stick this right here. But then I think I want to just stick some like ribbons coming out here Does that make sense? I think he might be too big, and it's black. I don't want black. But I think that would be really cute. Okay, so let's do my favorite thing. Strip ribbon. I love stripping ribbon or fabric. One of my favorite things. I love that sound. Let me see what else I've got in here. I've got my junk, my husband calls it my junk drawer. My junk drawer for ribbon. Anybody else understand that? I have a big old jar, like a cookie jar that has just a ton of ribbon and fibers. Okay, so I think I want to do about those lengths. I'm just going to cut a few. So like, oh, that's a good one. That goes in 4s. I like this. Let's just evenly do that. And again, you guys, thanks so much for being here. We're in an event today with the Crafty Bunch, some of my craft friends. I love them, and I love being part of the group. I don't think I'm going to need that. Set that aside. It's been a lot of fun. If you missed any of it today, you can go back in and catch the replays over on the Crafty Bunch. And a lot of it, the color today, or the crafts, are all yellow. So that's why I'm using the saffron and trying to go with a more fallish theme. But a lot of people have made sunflowers. I do tend to think of sunflowers when I think of the color yellow. Some really beautiful projects today. I did see my friend Christy today. She made a cute project, and I need to go back and watch it. She's does cards, and I just love all the things that she makes. She's a stamper. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of cut some of these pieces. I'm just stacking. I'm making a couple stacks. I don't even like measure. I just kind of go. Oh, you have one of those? You have a room. Michelle, that's funny. Yeah, I have a junk room. I actually have 2 areas where I have craft supplies. And my husband just reminded me that all the kids are coming home for for Thanksgiving. And so we need to kind of go through the one that also is his office / my storeroom. And so he reminded me of that today. And I'm like, well, dang it, because we do need to use the bed that's in there for one of our kids and his wife. So that's what I'll be doing. I don't know when, but sometime. I was working on my craft room, but then, I was trying to use all of my craft stash, and all of these ribbons I've had for a while. I did, however, go and buy some new, but Kurt was with me. He bought me some, he was with me when I bought some Halloween stuff. So no hiding it there. He doesn't mind. He doesn't mind that I craft. Makes me happy. And we do the things that make us happy, right? All right. Well, I want to see your room, Rochelle. You need to share, because sharing's caring. There's no hiding those rooms. Okay, I'm gonna just cut a couple more pieces. Okay, one more. All right. So what I want to do, I'm going to make a couple of kind of like messy picks, I guess. So, because I want to kind of tuck them in behind here. So I want them like coming out this way. So let's start by stacking. I always try to go with my my largest pieces. And I'm trying to think how I want to do this because I want to do like that. So I'm going to go like this. I'm just working through the process, guys. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go backwards on this one. And then like this. I hope you guys are having a great day. Anything that has like a right side, I'm putting the right side down just because, again, we're going to kind of make it a pick and come in like this. Okay. You'll see when I got it done, what I'm talking about. Okay. This and this and this and this. Okay. So I'm going to grab out. I might need to go grab another one of these guys. I'm going to grab my chenille stick and kind of like smush them all together. Kind of make it look like a tulip or not. And then I'm going to make it. Now I can come here and see how this side's going to be showing, and that's okay. And it's okay that the back side shows, but now I want to just kind of trim a few things. Oops, got a couple more. All right. And then once I get everything done, I can really kind of fluff that up. So I'm going to make another one. Okay, let's make the next one. Let me grab another chenille stick. Just like that. So doesn't it look like a little flower? Looks like a little ribbon flower. A little messy bow. Oh gosh. Hi Lisa, how are you? I love junk rooms though. You got to share. Who cares if it's a mess? Okay, we're going to start the same way. We're going to put the right side down and just crisscross. And it doesn't have to be in the same order. It can be however you want it. I think I'm going to add some fabric. There we go. Oh, gotta do these. I do try to alternate the colors of the ribbons or fibers when I'm doing messy bows. And I know there's machines that will help you do this or little things, but I don't necessarily use them because, you know, it's not hard for me to do this. I think I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Add another fabric. They're just a little bit different. I don't know if you can tell. One's a little bit more yellowy off-white. And then this is kind of like a goldish color sheer. All right. Guys, I'm so excited. I think we're going to finish this. Because make sure you guys stay on. My friend Nicole will be on after me. And she always does amazing projects. She is from Sparkle Junkie. So make sure you watch her. And if you missed any of the other projects today, make sure you go over to, trying to talk and craft. Make sure you guys go over to the Crafty Bunch because so many beautiful projects today were made. And I know I want to go finish some. I only got to kind of pop into a couple of them. So I'm excited to kind of go back and look at them. All right, let me just trim a couple of these real quick. All right. And again, like I said, I can kind of go back and zhuzh the fabric or the ribbons and stuff once everything. And here's another thing. Here's a trick, and I've talked about this before. If you feel like you don't have enough oomph in your bows, your messy bows, twist them at the base. Twist at the base, and it kind of gives them another, like the direction of the ribbon goes in another direction, and it really helps to maximize the volume of that messy bow. Let me just trim this guy a little bit. And you can always go back after you're done and give a little bit of a haircut here and there. But how cute is that? They kind of look like flowers. All right, let me just kind of go here. I want to make sure look at that. You guys, how pretty is that going to be? I'm so excited. Okay, so let me grab a glue stick, finish this guy up. Lots of hot glue, guys. Lots of hot glue. All right. So let's glue my flower ribbons down. Hold that one in place. Hold that one in place. And like I said, I only attached everything to the board. And yes, it is reusable. And yes, you could use like Velcro to probably detach the things. But because I have little grandkids, they like to touch everything. They like to touch everything, guys. I am hot glue. My mother-in-law, this is so funny. I taught my mother-in-law this a long time ago. Because we had 20 something grandkids in my husband's family. And so she would hot glue everything down to her furniture. But she's like, I just don't know how to get it off. And I said, well, you know what? You could use like a blow dryer to soften it up, and then kind of use a spatula to pry that up. And she goes, oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. So even though hot glue is essentially permanent, you can make it not so permanent by heating this up with your heat tool or blow dryer and popping that up. Okay. Let me. All right. And then I can come back and zhuzh. Once it's all dry, I can come back and zhuzh that. Let me add a little bit of hot glue underneath here. And if I want to add more ribbon, I totally could. What do you guys think so far? Ooh, somebody has a mad face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not sure what the mad face is for. Well, we actually have 2 more grandbabies due within the next couple weeks. So we'll find out today if we're flying back to Utah for the one. And then after that, we have a little grandson due on 3 weeks later. So, and they're, of course, in different states because that's where their daddies work. Isn't that how it works? We have 4 boys, and 2 live in California, and 2 live in other states. Okay. Whew. Yeah, Carolyn, I think so. Carolyn, I really think it does. I think it's such a more elegant look. And like I said, if you feel like you need to, you could always add more ribbon. I'm just trying to let that set up a little bit. Okay, let me move the ribbon and I can take a seat. Whew. I don't want it to fall. Because you know when you rush things. Oh, thanks, Angie. I appreciate it, hon. I appreciate it. Look how pretty that is. That saffron. It's such a rich yellow. Such a pretty, pretty yellow. And I love that these like little messy bows kind of look like flowers, right? Okay. All right, you guys, let me switch you around. I've got 6 minutes. Wow, I normally run out of time. I don't normally have extra time. Okay, I don't want to move this. I've got glue strewn everywhere. Thanks, Jen. Oh, thanks, Rochelle. I appreciate it. Thanks, Denise. Okay, let me just flip around. Whew. Let me flip this around. Hello, friends. Hi. Whew, it's a little warm in here, a little toasty. All right, let me go here. And I got a mad face. I don't know why somebody gave me a mad face. I'm like, I'm just making pretty things today. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to set this up. It's so pretty, you guys. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh. I absolutely love it. I love this. It's going to be really pretty on my piano. Like I said, I don't decorate for Halloween in my family or my living room. I do put some more elegant like fall decor there. So I am really like loving this. And look at those cute like messy bows. I'm gonna really zhuzh them once that like I can see it's not dry yet. But then I've got this whole other side that I can come back and I can decorate that as well. I think I'm going to do Christmas on the other side, but so, so pretty. You guys make sure that you are going into the Crafty Bunch and watching all the replays of everybody else. Make sure that after me, you stick around and watch my friend Nicole from the Sparkle Junkie and see what she's got planned for you. Yeah, it's pretty significant. It's like a 12, almost I think it's a 12-inch from here to bottom. I think it's 12 inches. So it's a pretty significant piece. And I even think that if you wanted to, you could, but I was really focused on the yellow and the floral. You could even add like a little, maybe like a little saying right here for Thanksgiving, or like a thankful, or maybe even like scripture. You don't have to use a pumpkin. You could oh yeah, I do need to lay this down and let it dry a little bit more. You could definitely, oh, thanks, Denise. Hi, Terry. How are you, friend? I definitely feel like it could lend itself to other things, not just like the fall. And if you used different colors, even instead of the yellow or the saffron, you could use like gold, even. I think that would be gorgeous and use it all year round. Or maybe you have a different color, like a green or something in your family room. Actually, this is the colors of my family room. It's kind of like a goldish and white in my living room. And so I think this is going to look really, really good in there. Yeah, me too. I think just like a little saying, and you could pop it on, and then even like with on a piece of Velcro, and maybe even pop it off and switch it out. I think that would be really, really pretty. Okay, you guys, I'll take a picture. I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna let it dry. I'll zhuzh up the all of the little ribbons, my little ribbon flowers, and then I promise you I will post a picture on my page. And if you're not following me or the other crafters in the Crafty Bunch, make sure you do, so that you get notified every time we go live. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's because of you I get to do the things I do each and every day. I get to craft and make pretty things like this. So have a great day, you guys. I will be back on Sunday. Maybe even a live in between. I'm not sure, but I love you guys. I appreciate you being here. This has been Tarina with Create with Tree. That's me. I'll see you next time. But make sure you guys refresh in the crafty bunch for my friend Nicole at Sparkle Junkie. All right, guys. Have a great day. Bye.